Have you ever had that feeling there's gotta be more to life? Well, that feeling struck me really hard right after college. I thought I was prepared for life, but what I found was I had only been programmed to do things for others. I didn't know what I want, and I didn't know what I stood for. I still remember 2 o'clock in the morning one day, buckled over, sobbing, there's gotta be more to life than this. What that led me to was a whole path of being very successful in business and then being so empty and so lonely, I literally checked out and became a monk for 8 years. One of the things we had to do as monks was we went to convalescent homes. It would break your heart. There were people there that literally they're just laying there rotting in bed. When I left that convalescent home one day, something inside me snapped. And I vowed that as long as I am on the planet, people would not have to die that way. They would live passionate lives. When I studied the lives of people in convalescent homes, I found that they all had 3 main regrets. The first is, I wish I'd have spent more time in contemplation, knowing who I am and where I stand. The second, I wish I'd have taken more risk in life. And the third, I wish I'd have left something of lasting value behind. If you experience that in your life, if you know there's got to be more to life than this, and you're worried about whether you're going to make your contribution, knowing your heart virtue will have a huge impact on your life and give you an awakening as to why you're on this earth. You know, we go through life with this sense of insecurity because we're living from the outside in. We're trying to get our outside world arranged so that we can finally feel secure in it. But when you know who you are and where you stand, and you start living from the inside out, and owning that who you are is creating the world around you, these quantum physics principles that I studied that Gandhi just applied like mathematics will create the world that you want to have. You just got to have the courage to bite into it and say, this is what I want for the world. Everything else will shift. You will love your life and live in alignment with the things that are most meaningful to you, and then you can bring that gift to the world. And by the way, the pain that has happened to you in your life, the pains that you've suffered, will actually turn into credentials. Think about it. A woman who's had cancer and healed from cancer has greater credentials than an oncologist that has studied it for 30 years. Every pain you have was a gift given to you so that you could make a contribution to humanity and make a difference in people's lives. And when you can own that your pain is your credential and bring your gift to the world, you'll experience an amazing peace inside yourself, and you'll start to see that everything that's happened to you fit in and was belonging in your life instead of trying to make things wrong. There's only one thing that's wrong. Have you ever seen a 200-pound hummingbird? That's what's wrong. They don't exist. If it's here and it exists, it must be right. Let's find a way to fit it in. This is how we use our heart virtue in our lives, by being bold and going out and speaking what we want to experience.